Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Putri with students number 252122103 and 9. And now let's talk about Jerry Walker's speech from TED Talk. Okay, Jerry Walker's TED Talk, The World's English Mania, is a masterclass in using fast-paced, visual, and concise argumentation to deliver a powerful message. And now I want analysis of the Walker's TED Talk, The World of English Media. First, I want to explain about beginning. Okay, the beginning. Jay start with the high energy visual appeal to the audience sense. He used the concept of mania to grab attention. He begins by identifying various worlds, mania, sports manias, religious mania, and then introduces a new global phenomenon. That is English mania. And then he shows massive crowds in China, highlighting the scale of the movement, and he established a sense of urgency, describing students screaming English to practice, which frames the language not just as subject, but as the favorite pursuit. And let's talk about the main contents. Okay, main content from these videos. He provides striking statistics, noting that China is becoming the world's language English-speaking country. And then he clarifies that this isn't about cultural imperialism or the death of the other language instead. He explained that English has become a universal tool, the Gakao factor, and he used the Chinese entered exam, the Gakao, as a primary example. For this student, English is the gateway to higher education and a different life path. It is portrayed as grueling 20 years commitment that culminates in a single life-changing test. And now I want to explain about the conclusion. And in this conclusion, we have claim, reason, and evidence. First is the claim. The claim is English is not longer just a language. It is the world's second language and the global platform for solving collective problems. And what the reason? The reason is like electronic or the internet. English is a system that allows people from different backgrounds to connect. It is the primary facial for pulling people out of poverty and into the global middle class, and to solve manias that are dangerous like climate change or economic crisis. The world needs a common talk to discuss solution. And last is evidence. For the evidence, he checks that two the 2 billion people currently learning English worldwide. He referenced the intense collective effort of Chinese students, showing that the drive to learn English is a bottom-up movement of individual aspiration rather than a top-down method. And he concludes by stating that English represents hope, a shared language that allows the world to have a conversation about its future. Okay. For the summary, his speech is effective because he reforms a linguistic trend as the humanitarian and practical necessity, using the intensity of mania to prove that the world is hungry for a unified way to communicate. That's all from me. Thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.